I had originally thought that this topic was spoke to too narrow of an audience, that the only people who were using wet wipes were people using them after the restroom and to clean up, well, baby poop. However, after discussing this topic with Professor Blocker, I came to realize just how ubiquitous these little disasters truly are. Not only are they used in the restroom scenario, but they're used as makeup removers. They're used to sanitize cart handles. They're used to clean up after eating in restaurants, and the list goes on. Having just received my Associate of Science, now working on my Bachelor's of Science in Integrated Health Studies, I find it to be an obligation to explain the hazards of these potentially harmful products. As I stated previously, wet wipes are used in many different places, and if you aren't using them personally, someone close to you probably is, and it's up to you to share this information with them. I'm here today to convince you, my peers, to stop using wet wipes so that we can live together in a healthy lives in a clean environment. I'll be showing the dirty side of the wet wipe industry, the health and environmental effects, but don't fret because I will be sharing some natural alternatives as well. Few give thought about what ingredients are in wet wipes. That is, until they experience some sort of health problem associated with the use of these products. Many wet wipes contain harmful chemicals that are often left out of labeling. Stearin is a chemical used in cosmetics to mix nonpolar and polar compounds like water and oil. It is synthesized using the precursor molecule stearyl alcohol. According to a case study written by Oliver Aerts et al., a Belgian dermatology research team, published in the August issue of Contact Dermatitis in 2017, a precursor molecule, i.e. stearyl alcohol, of a certain cosmetic ingredient, i.e. Stearin, may still be present in a finished product, and perhaps even in concentrations high enough to elicit skin reactions. The same team performed a chemical analysis on hypoallergenic makeup removal wipes and found just that, the presence of Stearin. According to Swedish dermatology researchers Marlene Isaacson and Lena Persson in their case study published in the July issue of Contact Dermatitis in 2015, methyl isothiazolinone, MI, is a well-known sensitizer, a compound that causes contact dermatitis upon previously being exposed. The article continues, MI has been used in cosmetics for less than 10 years. In the last few years, an epidemic of contact dermatitis caused by MI has been seen in Europe and the United States. This case study reviewed 3 women who were all using the same brand of makeup remover wipes that was advertised to be suitable for all skin types. This team found MI in concentrations high enough to elicit allergic contact dermatitis. This product had no labeling to show this ingredient, and the Swedish Medical Product Agency took action against this company and has since prohibited the sale of these wipes. Not only do wet wipes stand to harm our own health, but they also stand to harm the environment. If you're not already aware, let me be the first to tell you, wet wipes are not flushable, even when the packaging says so. This is because wet wipes are made of a fibrous material called polyester, which does not decompose, as, according to tedresearch.net, it's a type of plastic. Because wet wipes do not break down, they're beginning to accumulate in our sewers and on our beaches all across the world. According to an article written by Jack O'Donovan, campaigns officer for the Marine Conservation Society, published on the MCS website in May 2018, MCS Beach Watch surveys found on average 30 wet wipes per 108 meters of beach. And a report published in 2017 by Water UK, an organization which develops policies regarding water in the UK, states in sewer blockages, baby wipes accounted for 75% by weight of identifiable products. Surface wipes, cosmetic removal wipes, and feminine hygiene products accounted for 20% by weight of identifiable products. It's a total of 95% of identifiable products in sewer blockages being wet wipes. Here, pictured, is a sewer worker removing a blockage that is comprised of wet wipes and other non-flushables, known as a fatberg, taken from the nationalgeographic.com and photographed by Adrian Dennis. This next image shows a worker holding a fatberg that was removed, taken from the same source and same photographer. Now that I've revealed the seedy underbelly of the wet wipe industry, let's discuss some ways you can make healthier decisions for your own health and the environment. First, you can make your own disposable or reusable wipes using naturally occurring compounds. And this is not an appeal to nature fallacy, but rather that many people are more sensitive to synthesized chemicals. And there are hazardous compounds that do occur naturally, so make sure you do your research. Reusable wipes can be made from old socks, old t-shirts, rags, whatever cloth you have around the house. Castile soap, distilled water, olive oil, and essential oils. Disposable wipes can be made using the same formula, but using paper so that they break down. Now, I know many of you may not have time or energy to make your own, but you still want to use wet wipes. In that case, I suggest you do your research to find a company that produces a genuinely compostable product, such as Eco by Natty, a Swedish manufacturing company. This product boasts that it's 100% plant-based material, making it 100% compostable. It's both chlorine and fragrance-free, and has been dermatologically tested. Clearly, if you're going to purchase wet wipes, a product like this is far superior for your health and the environment. Now, let's discuss how this can benefit you and the environment. Oils that are used in the production of your own wipes are shown to improve skin, reduce pain, and fight infection. Many essential oils have a positive impact on skin rashes and can reduce inflammation, such as lavender. Lavender oil can fight pain through its anti-inflammatory properties, can reduce scarring, fight acne, and so much more. Other oils, like tea tree oil, are shown to be effective in eliminating microbes such as fungi and bacteria. Other oils, like oregano oil, even show an affinity towards beneficial microbes, meaning that they let the good microbes live while still being effective against superbugs like MRSA. By using compostable wet wipes, you're effectively reducing the amount of plastic and litter that is filling our planet. The article written by Jack O'Donovan states that in 2017, there was a 94% increase in wet wipes on UK beaches. He goes on to say, wet wipes pose a severe threat to wildlife who go on to eat them, and bacteria can attach to them on their journey down the drain. Because of this, health risk for beachgoers is also of concern. But as more people make the transition to using compostable and non-toxic wet wipes, this is nothing to worry about. And soon our beaches will no longer be a place where we are afraid of our own waste. Now, this may be the first time you've ever heard this topic discussed. I hope it's been compelling enough to move you to alter your habits or to talk to a friend to make them change. In closing, discuss the potential health hazards and the environmental risks that wet wipes pose. I've also suggested some alternatives. I've put together an instructable on how to make your own baby wipe solution from DIYnatural.com in order to help facilitate these changes I've suggested. The late comedian George Carlin once joked that we don't have to save the planet, that we have to save ourselves. Well, reducing the amount of litter in our environment and our exposure to toxic chemicals is certainly one way to start.